Alright guys, so I got my oil in here and it's heating up. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more oil because it looks like it's not that much. And then once it heats up enough, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in my veggies. Alright, so the next step is telling me to go ahead and brown my curry. I'm gonna add a little bit of this chicken seasoning, pepper, paprika, cumin. I forgot to put salt. So I'm putting some salt. Okay. Alright guys, so I just added in the carrots. I'm gonna let that cook down with the veggies. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the shrimp and let it all cook down and do its thing. Alright guys, so just a quick update. I ended up putting potatoes because this recipe does call for it, but it is a chicken curry recipe and I am doing shrimp. So I didn't know if it was gonna go with it or not, but I feel like it should be okay. And then also, like, you know, potatoes can help thicken up your, you know, stew, your juice in case it needs to be done or whatever. So I just added a few in there. I did turn my fire down because I know burnt curry is bitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Michael makes this all the time, but I've never made it. So I do remember him telling me that much. But I did forget like the fresh thyme and other little herbs that he throws in there, but it's okay. I think it's gonna still come out pretty good. So right now I just turned it down and I'm gonna go ahead and get my shrimp ready and then throw that in. But I am gonna let the potatoes cook down and the carrots cook down because shrimp cooks really fast. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead now and add the shrimp. I did end up adding that pepper, and just be careful because that pepper had me choking up here, okay? All right, so there it is. I'm gonna stir it up and then let it simmer down. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna show you guys Michael's plate because he doesn't want rice, and he went ahead and cut up some green onion to throw on top, and he's gonna eat his with bread. So there it is. I think it came out really good.
You want them shrimps?
It's good.
It's amazing. Magnificent.
Oh, well, thank you, babes. What you making today?
Spaghetti with mushrooms, bell peppers, onions, garlic.
Oh, it's super good.
Put it in here.
And spinach.
Spinach.
So what seasons are you putting in your
Garlic
spaghetti?
powder, onion powder, green goddess. I don't know what green goddess. People actually absolutely love this green goddess. I used it for a while. Smoked paprika. I had put some of this in there too. This.
It's like chicken seasoning, yeah. And
Yeah,
then what about the Italian seasoning I got from Trader Joe's?
I haven't used that yet. Oh, that's red pepper.
Red pepper flakes, yeah.
Oregano, of course. This is not what you think it is.
What are you even meaning? What are you talking about?
Meaning, we not here to be bagging on, mate.
No, I think, are you putting that in the spaghetti?
What?
Those links?
Yeah.
The sausages?
A few of them, not all of them.
Okay. He got that from me, so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, these are the Italian seasoning.
Alfredo, right?
Yeah. All right, guys. So just an update. Here is the meat sauce. He ended up adding some little thin slices of sausage in there too, and we're gonna just put the top back on and let it simmer. The noodles are done. We did what'd you do, Mike? Thin spaghetti?
Yeah, thin spaghetti.
Yeah. And so he's about to
Sprinkle a little salt.
put a little salt on there, and then I'm gonna make the salad.
French Celtic salt.
I made the cookies. I'm not for sure if they're done. All right, guys, so these are the cookies. I think they did what I wanted them to do because, like I said, at first they weren't looking done. So I put them in there for like another minute or two, and then I just let it sit on here, and now it's looking way better. All right, guys, so there's the salad. That's it. We're gonna go ahead and start plating up, which is right here. So I have put a little marinade in there, let it sit in the freezer. I'm sorry, refrigerator. I want to say for a couple hours now. So I'm just gonna take that and then transfer it into the pot. Let the oil heat up. I am using avocado oil for this meal. So I got my oil heating up right now, and I'm gonna add a little bit of this garlic paste into the chicken and maybe a little bit of this ginger paste. Alright guys, so they are definitely burning up. I'm going to keep cooking just to make sure they cook through. And then I'm going to throw this in the oven with the sauce and just kind of let it sit a little bit in the oven. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go ahead and get started on the garlic butter noodles. I think that's what it's called. I went ahead and put the meat inside the oven, so now it's doing its thing. And then I just put on the broccoli Normandy that I got from Sam's. I put that on the stove right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting up. I think I have to mince the garlic, so that's what I'm about to do right now, and let's see how this goes. So guys, I totally forgot that I had some garlic paste already. So I'm gonna see how that does first, just because some people don't like the minced garlic, like my daughter. I don't mind it, but I don't think she really has a thing for it. So, alright guys, so I went ahead and just I went ahead and just smashed up some garlic, because that way, you know, they wouldn't really be tasting it. The texture or whatever some people don't like, so I just went ahead and dipped that. Yeah, the garlic taste is bomb. Way better. That little paste stuff is good, but garlic, fresh garlic, can't beat it. Alright guys, so this is officially my plate. Someone else took that plate. So I'm about to go ahead and have my dinner, but I want to show you guys how I made my plate. I just added a little bit more sauce on mine, just to help with the noodles, you know what I'm saying, in case they're too dry or whatever. But yeah, this is dinner tonight, guys. Alright guys, so this is it. I'm about to go ahead and season them, put a little olive oil, and then I'm gonna put them in the oven. You can look it on there and see. I don't know if they do or not. Alright guys, so this is what I use as my seasonings: the olive oil, sea salt, pepper, garlic powder, and this 6 pepper thing I have found at Sam's. I don't know if you want to say Smith. Sam's. Yeah, so I put it all on there, and now I'm gonna mix them up and then throw them in the oven. All right guys, so I got the shrimp on. I basically use the same seasonings that I used for the fajitas. I did add cumin, that spice stuff, oregano, chili powder, paprika, pepper. I didn't do salt yet because I'm using a little bit of this McCormick hot taco, so I put a little bit in there. So I didn't do the salt, but yeah, that's it. All right guys, so all the shrimp is officially done. I went ahead and just added the shrimp back into the pot. So yeah, that's the shrimp. And then now I'm about to go ahead and do the sides and heat up some tortillas and then start making plates. All right guys, so while I'm waiting on the sides, I went ahead and made the chipotle sauce. So basically I made it in the container of the sour cream because it was just a little bit left in there. So I used sour cream, mayo, and then the chipotle sauce, this kind here. And then I just squeezed some lime in it, and that's it. All right, guys, so there it is. I went ahead and just put all the stuff inside the tortilla. Like I said, they wanted sauce on this one, so I put some sauce on top, and that's it. That's for dinner. All right, guys, so I went ahead and just cut up my bell pepper, and I cut up an onion. I am starting dinner early because Michael's at work, so it is about 1 o'clock. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my oil to heat up a little bit. I put very little avocado oil, and I'm gonna go ahead and saute this and then add the meat and start seasoning. All right, guys, so I'm about to go ahead and add the beans. I'm thinking, that way I can turn it down and let it simmer. I won't have to cook because the beans are already cooked. Huh? So we're gonna turn that down to like low, because I'm going to go edit, so I'm not gonna be in here to watch. Okay, that's it. All right, guys, so this is the finished product. I went ahead and added in the masa or mesa, so it thickened up real good, and I just went ahead and just put the sour cream and cheese on top, and that's it.